Hi, this is Chris from Investoo.com taking a look at Magnum Options, a binary options broker. And as you can see, I'm on the front page. Have plenty of information right up front in this brokerage website. You can see that the platform is web-based. It's very straightforward. You can pick your type of option, binary option, pairs, long-term, 60 seconds, one touch, and ladder. You can pick the asset. Currencies, commodities, indices, etc. This is after hours trading, so it doesn't list everything that you can trade. I will show you that here in a moment. One of the things about Magnum is that they do take US traders, which isn't always the case with binary options brokers, as you know. And looking at their deposit policy, bank wire money, bookers, Master, Visa, JCB, Diners, American Express, Discover, Cashew, all of the usual suspects, if you will. Down at the bottom, they have a nice layout, site layout, so you can get to where you need to go, or the top at the bottom is a little bit more detailed. So, for example, you want to click on the asset index, and you can see what they offer. It's a pretty impressive allocation of assets. Stocks alone, there are a lot of stocks here, like the Agricultural Bank of China, that you do not normally see. The Arabian Pipes company, and then of course, you know, some normal ones, if you will, like Caterpillar, Coca-Cola, CNOOC. That's a good way to play China as well, and then Disney, Fiat, General Motors, Goldman Sachs, etc. So there are plenty of stocks. The currency list is quite long as well. You've got the Euro-Israeli shekel, which is not one that you see very often. And then, of course, you have some of the more common ones, you know, such as a pound dollar. Commodities are the normal ones that you see: gold, silver, and oil. But you also have some softs like sugar, wheat, and coffee. Indices are quite varied. You have the FTSE, for example, and then you have some a little bit more exotic ones, such as the Bovespa. Then you have, these are bonds, German 10-year Bunds, and the dollar index futures. So there are plenty of different things that you can get involved in that, of course, helps mitigate your risk as you can trade around the world. And then some of the pairs that you can trade: gold versus silver, gold versus the Turkish lira, gold, euro, etc. And then, of course, some stocks against each other if you are a pairs trader. There is an academy that's on their website. It's pretty intuitively laid out. It's pretty easy to get involved in. You can click here on this accordion. There's some of the courses there. Then Introduction to Binary Options. You have to be a customer to get into some of the more advanced information, but they are there. This, of course, is for customers. And then there is an ebook that you can download as well. You can go to the FAQ page, and you can find pretty much everything you need. The maximum investment amount at Magnum is $1,000. So, for example, you need to know that. The deposit is shown here in this tab, and the minimum deposit amount is $200. That's euros, dollars, pounds, Aussies, or CADs. And then the maximum, of course, is 10,000. Credit card wire is unlimited. 10,000. A lot of times you'll see that has to do more with money laundering than the actual brokerage firm. So that being said, that's probably going to be something you're going to run into everywhere. Now, they have a bonus policy that you should read through. There is a refer a friend bonus policy. The thing about the bonus policy is it can and will more than likely change from time to time, so make sure you look into it. You can look into some questions with trading, and then of course the support. So you can contact, you can click contact up here, and it'll pull up a web form that you can email, or you can just send straight through email. US, Canada toll-free, and a UK toll-free number. With that, it's pretty easy to get a hold of them. And then you can click, of course, on the About Us tab, and it'll tell you, you know, their mission statement, etc. They are a very widely asseted, if you will, brokerage firm, in the fact that you can trade a lot of markets that most other people do not offer. They say here that, for example, Reuters is the data provider, so that of course means that it is true data. They've been around since 2013, and therefore have a bit of a track record, if you will, with their business. So that being the case, it's a pretty it's a fairly well-known brokerage firm, and they do offer a lot of value-added bonuses, such as the Trading Academy, the weekly and daily market review, which you can just click down there, and you can go to these, and it will show you what they believe the markets will do over the course of the next week. Of course, that's analysis. So it's just an added bonus, an added set of professional eyes, if you will, to look at the markets and try to gauge whether or not they are positive, sideways, negative, etc. It truly helps to have somebody else out there looking. All that being said, one of the things that is interesting is 10% of the invested amount is paid back even if you expire out of the money. So that's a way to kind of keep you there. It keeps the trader at least somewhat fluid, and keeps the losses at bay so that you can trade further. And that being said, really, you just go to the trade and you go ahead and start placing your trades based off the web-based platform, and it's pretty straightforward. And this is a layout that most of you will recognize.